So, let's talk about being an INFJ and being less awkward. Are you an INFJ? Would you like to be less awkward? Stick around, because I'm going to tell you how to be less of a weirdo, or at least fake it, for brief periods of time. I'm about 5% miserable. I actually feel great, I just kind of have a headache. I'm a self-employed massage therapist. And for the health of my business and my financial security, I really need to be less weird. I need to be less awkward, and I need to not alienate people. But it's hard because I'm really weird. And I'm always so deeply retreated into my mind that I can seem sort of aloof or absent. I've seen pictures and videos of myself at parties, and I'm over in the corner with this catatonic stare on my face. And in a way, I'm so engaged with what's happening at the party because I'm observing. I'm taking everything in, and it's fascinating. I love watching people and listening to people. And in social situations, I feel pretty invisible, but I forget that people and cameras can actually see me. I am actually there. I just forget that I'm not invisible. So people see me sitting over in the corner with that look on my face, and it kind of freaks them out. I just can't seem to manage my facial expressions. But I found a method of faking some semblance of normalcy, and I can maintain it for at least brief periods of time. And this works for me because when I'm interacting with my clients, I'm speaking to them briefly before the massage and briefly after the massage. So this is perfect. I can maintain this illusion of being a somewhat normal person for a brief period of time by using this method that I'm about to share with you. There is a fundamental key at the center of this advice that I'm about to share, and you can apply this to other weaknesses in your life. In order to grow and overcome weaknesses, you must develop your inferior function. And for an INFJ, this means you have to develop extroverted sensing. As difficult as it might be, you are going to have to maintain presence for a little while when you interact with people in social situations. It's hard. It's hard for me to stay present for any length of time because I just retreat back into my mind. But I can do this briefly with clients because I know that once we're in the massage, they're on the table and they're silent, and I then have an hour or more to revel in reverie and indulge in introspection. But I just gotta hold on for just a minute and stay present with the client before we get into that cozy introverted time. So before a client shows up to my office, I start the process of remembering that I'm a body. Sometimes I might even do some jumping jacks just to remind myself that I have a body and I am a body, because I really just feel like a mind most of the time. So I get my blood going, I remember I'm a body, and then when the client shows up, I stand tall in my body, I check my posture, I make sure that I have an open and receptive posture, no arms crossed or anything like that. I'm just soft and open and present. I just embody myself with a kind of open, compassionate presence. My awareness is in my body, but I also sort of focus it around my anatomical heart. And right there, there's also a metaphorical heart. There's like a big green light that is compassionate and receptive. This is starting to sound pretty hippy-dippy, but that's what I do. That's my process. I receive the person that I'm talking to with my presence, and I listen with my heart. And sometimes I even think of somebody I know who's extroverted, somebody who is warm and compassionate and open, somebody who makes people really feel at ease. And I even put on their personality for a minute. I sort of pretend that I am that person just while I'm interacting. You know, they always say that you should just be yourself, but INFJ, you're a little weird. Maybe sometimes you should pretend to be someone else. Just for a little while. You know, it's just an exercise. It doesn't mean that you're not being genuine or you're being fake. You're just exercising your opposite tendency, and it's okay. It's a good exercise. You know, whatever gets the job done. You know, we all need to socialize in the world comfortably. It's a good skill to have. Anyway, that's my process for faking normalcy, and I'm getting better at it. I've been a massage therapist for 14 years, and I remember back in the day just not having very smooth interactions with people. I could tell that people just think I'm kind of weird. And I am, you know? And I still have days where I'm feeling kind of extra neurotic and insecure. And I'll second guess myself after I have an interaction with someone. I'll think, oh, I should have said this or done that, or wasn't it really awkward when I XYZ? You know, it happens. I think that happens to everybody, but maybe happens to introverted types more. And I'm getting better and better at this. I have several opportunities a week to practice this extroverted presence with clients as I interact with them. And I'm getting better and better, and I can maintain it for longer durations of time. So you never know, maybe someday I'll go to a party and stay for more than 45 minutes. So can you relate to this? Are you a weirdo? How do you deal with it? Do you have any special tricks? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. Let's get to know each other.